Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
I'm Helen Harty, ma'am. The day is going fantastic. How about you?
I'm great. I'm great. Morning has been good so far,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so how was your weekend?
Weekend, it was up to the mark. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I had no load actually,
Okay.
and I was able to manage my all work, and I was best at my work. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. All right then. So shall we begin?
Yeah, ma'am, for sure. Go ahead.
Sure. All right. So have you had a look at the topic that is given? Would you like to talk about it?
Yeah, I went to the session note, but I don't have that much idea about AR and what is VR.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
It
but
is
you have
quite.
some idea, right? I mean,
I don't. A
Mhm.
virtual reality, I know a little bit. What is AR? It is new for me.
It is new for you. Okay, okay. I'll explain it to you. It's quite simple, right? Because that is something we do experience in our day to day life. So, VR is virtual reality when we have to wear certain headset and it completely transforms us to a digital world, right? When we play, let's suppose, um, there is Apple iPro or something. I don't remember. You wear that headset and then you are completely in that world and you can play games or whatever you want to do. But in augmented reality, digital elements are added in your physical surroundings. Okay. For example, there are lots of games. Do you know about the game Pokemon Go?
My son always watch such types of game, but
Hmm. He
I
watches
have
the
seen many
cartoon
times,
Pokemon,
and
right?
I have heard, actually I have heard this name many times.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon, yeah.
Hmm. So Pokemon, you've seen its cartoon, it's an anime, right? Now there was a game. I don't know if it still exists or not, but it was quite popular back in 2016, 17. So what that game basically did, you'll have to download that game in your phone, and then you have to turn on your location, and then you have to basically it will show your surroundings. You'll have to open the game and camera will be open, so you'll just basically through your camera you'll be looking at your surroundings and suddenly you'll see a Pokemon there. That is augmented reality. You're not actually in that world, you're in your physical world, but through your phone you're able to see those Pokemons there, and you had to
Okay, so,
catch the Pokemons.
oh,
Okay,
okay.
getting it.
So, okay, the existence would be there of Pokemon, but we won't be able to
See it with
catch.
naked eyes, we'll only be able to see it with our on our phone because the game is in the phone. Okay, so if you'll see like this you won't be able to see any Pokemon because it's not there, it's in the game itself. But if you'll see from your phone, you'll do that and then you'll be able to see the Pokemon.
Okay, so whatever
Okay.
I will see on my phone, so that would be appear outside.
No, you'll basically be opening the camera in the game.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're actually seeing what is there, but they'll somehow they have augmented reality. So we see these Pokemons somewhere, and similar to the cartoon, we have to catch them by throwing Pokeballs at them in the game
So
itself. You can't actually.
as we see character on the television, as
Mhm.
we watch character on the television, so
Yes.
as we would be able to see character outside the television.
No, because that is not augmented reality. Okay. Okay. We are only able to see them through our phones, through our digital devices.
Well, through our phone, through our gadget only.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so that is augmented. Augmented means to make certain changes. So that's why what they're doing is they're distorting reality. Everything else is the same, but suddenly you're seeing a Pokemon, which actually is not there. It's present in the game, but you're only able to see it through your phone.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So it is for Pokemon only.
No, no, no. There are different. I'm sure there are
Different.
different games as well, or some other things as well. Okay,
Okay, okay.
all right. But yeah, that was the thing that came in mind. So I used that example to tell you what the meaning is, right?
And what is virtual reality? Like we are interacting to each other. Is
No,
it
this is
virtual
not.
reality?
No, it's not virtual reality because I am actually sitting in my physical environment. You are sitting in your real physical environment. Virtual reality, we cannot have it like this. We need. Have you ever gone to mall and gone to the play area?
Play area. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I have been there
you
actually.
have been there. There is a very
Mhm.
famous sort of ride there. So you have to basically sit on a chair and it moves.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
have to wear
I
that
got it, got
headset
it.
and then it
I got,
takes you to that world where you're
yeah.
rotating like this 360 or
Okay.
anything it could be, and it actually feels like it's happening to you, but it's not. You're
Yeah,
sitting in a chair,
right,
it's
right, right.
moving.
Many
That is
times my
VR.
son has played such types of game,
That
and
is
he
VR.
was sitting on the table, and he had some kind of setup, and
Mhm.
he used to watch screen, and there was big screen.
uh,
That
that's
is
not
game
VR.
or that is virtual reality?
No, that is game. For virtual reality we have to wear a headset. It's a big
Okay,
sort of glasses and you wear them on your eyes, and through that screen you're able to see everything around you.
okay, right. Okay,
Okay.
so whenever we see 3D movie, so they provide us glass to see the 3D movie.
Yes,
So we would be able to the see the form of 3D form of movie.
yes, yes,
That
yes.
is kind of virtual reality.
Not exactly. Okay,
Mhm.
because you cannot, um, if it's more of a 7D or a 5D. If you've seen that, there are not movies like that, but there are some movies wherein you actually feel that you're there. So that is.
Okay,
But if you are ever virtual reality, you need that headset. Without it, wearing just those tiny 3D glasses, you can't. That is not VR.
okay.
VR means virtual reality, and you need special VR glasses for it. Headsets, they
Mhm.
are called VR headsets. Next time you go to the mall play area, you can definitely see there'll be for sure one there. In every mall there is.
Okay. And
Okay.
whenever I will visit, so I will pay attention what is
Yes.
virtual reality and what is augmented reality.
Yeah.
I would love to
Their
experience.
augmented reality is not really there because we can do it through our phone only. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the thing. That is the
Mhm.
thing. All right. So yes, I think this is a lot related to technology, and maybe you're not that tech savvy. Am I correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay.
not that much tech savvy. Actually, I use technology for the sake of as a learning tool and to enhance the communication skill and to resolve the kind of problems whatever I face in my company. And
Mm-hmm.
I do not indulge very much into technology.
Mm-hmm.
But those who are Gen Zs like my son,
Yeah.
uh, he is very fond of doing all these things, and he is indulging in all these things. But and even he is teaching me how to use technology nowadays. And he's telling me that, Daddy, why are you using, why can't you use shortcut rather than using long way? A
Mm-hmm.
lot of things I have learned by him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as parents, you never think that, okay, that day will come when kids will be teaching us something because you're so used to teaching them, right? So then a day comes when they're like, no, this is, I also have to teach my parents certain things, my mother, because they don't understand. They never had technology in their time. So it's, even though it has been around for a while, it's still a little new for them, especially mothers. They have a hard time using it. So my mother always gets confused. She's like, what is this? What to do? How do I do that? So I have to teach her as well. All right. And yes, we all use technology in different way. For example, you said that Gen Z, they're using, mostly kids, they use technology for playing game, but nowadays technology helps them in their education as well, right?
Education, yeah.
So technology is playing a major role in that. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's do a little bit of a debate. All right.
Sure, 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 sure,
in
sure.
this in this one only, that the role of technology in education, you take one side, you can take the positive side, that it helps, or the, and then I'll take the opposite basically. Okay, which side would you like to take?
Mm. You choose.
No, you choose, I'm giving you free rein.
Okay,
Whichever one you
so
want to choose.
okay, so I can take a negative side. You can take
Oh,
positive side.
okay, okay, this will be interesting then. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'll start, since we're talking from, I'm talking about the negative positive ones. Okay, so in today's world, technology is playing a vital role in different sectors of life, especially when it comes to education. Technology has made education accessible to everybody. You don't have to be a student to learn something. There are so many courses available where if you want to change your stream, okay, you can do it. You can change your career path, and it is very helpful. I remember being a child. I remember being in 10th standard. We had internet, I had internet, but our internet access was limited. Also, we didn't have a lot of resources. For example, nowadays, so many teachers are on YouTube and they make videos for students to see at their convenience. At my time, YouTube was only a source of entertainment. I could not see. If I didn't understand any concept, I had to learn it by myself. But nowadays, it's very easy. Whatever you want to learn, whether it is about a poem, maybe a Hindi poem, or as advanced as learning about AI, you can do it on YouTube and other websites. My opinion, technology is very important. Now you counter it, then we'll have that to and
Makes
fro
sense. And
conversation.
mm, every coin has two sides. And on
Mhm.
the contrary, I would say that using of technology and indulging very much into the technology, it is harming us. And to much some extent, we are draining our energy and
Mhm.
we are becoming lethargic, cow's potato, because every time we try to get solution from technology and we are not using our mental ability, so somehow we are gonna reduce our mental ability. And if I if I for instance, and my child nowadays, uh, he is very much into technology, and whatever assignments he is getting from schools, so he is trying to get solution from technology, and he is using his mind, but I would say he is not using his mind as we used to use our mind, right? So they are kind of they are dependent now. They have become dependent on technology, and so it is kind of a vein of technology. And you might have heard many cases with the help of technology. Miscreant and goons are committing crime, and they are getting your data from your mobile, from Facebook, from Instagram, and there is deep fake AI is trending right now. So it is kind of phone sharp technology, and even though they can do anything, and they can make your picture, they can steal your data, and they can manipulate your step. So in such a way, they are misusing technology. And there is cybercrime, and frequently in my company they are teaching, and they are telling us about cybercrime, how how you should be more aware about cybercrime, and if you are using email and all these things, so there will be phishing, and there will be uh, there can be malware, and So frequently uh, we are getting teaching from companies. They are conducting the session for that, and
Okay.
so there will be cyber crime,
Mm-hmm.
and even they can they can access your data, and they can access your data from your mobile, uh, from your bank account, and such types of thing is going on,
Mm-hmm.
um, mm, with the help of technology. So there is flip side of this is the flip side of technology, and mm, we are spending uh, more time for screen, and that is also a very harmful for our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And so in terms of health, uh, sometimes we feel that we are under the weather after using a long time of technology, and we are reducing, and we are like those who are working from home, and they are not stepping out, they are not stepping out, and they always try to be at home, and they are becoming homebody. And so uh, definitely in order to improve, if they are going to improve their they are going to enhance their health, and they are going to do something productive for their health, so I think they won't be able to do, because they are always indulged in technology. So by and large, I would say I would summarize that whatever we see, watch, and read throughout the day, that kind of personality we are actually. So we have to more conscious about our consumption, and because it is all about input and output. So whatever we are consuming, and so that would be our output, and if the input is futile, that is unfruitful, and so of course our out would be unproductive and futile. And this is the uh, with the help of technology, we are consuming plethora futile thing in our mind, and our mind has become like garbage. And
Mm-hmm.
so
Garbage form.
garbage. So we are considering we now you can consider your mind as a garbage if you are keep on scrolling every time, and you don't have willpower to stop yourself momentarily. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the
Agree.
vein of technology, this is the cause of brutality in humanity, because people
Yeah.
are just keep on indulging in futile thing, and they are seeing such types of thing, and they are committing mistakes, and they are behind the bar because of technology, because they are not using technology in fruitful way, in productive way, and they are consuming illegal thing, and futile thing, unfruitful thing, and 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 after consuming, and their mind is becoming filthy, and they are becoming nasty person, and
Mm-hmm.
so this is the cons of technology, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Got it. Now, before I counter this a little bit, let me correct some things. So, two or more times you have used this word with respect to technology. You said there are vein of technology. So, what do you mean by vein of technology?
When Abhishap,
Hmm.
merit and demerit, it is kind
Um,
of, yeah, merit
hmm.
and demerit, boon and vain, pros and cons. It is like that.
Yes. So, what's the spelling of it? The word you are saying, because
I
I'm
think
getting.
it is boon, BOWN, vain, VAI, I suppose. I'm
Hmm.
not sure, but
Yeah.
there is boon and vain.
Yeah, you're mistaking two words actually. So it is boon, B double O N, boon,
B
and then
double
not,
O.
yeah, not vain, VAIN. That's a separate word. It has a different meaning. The one you're talking about is bane, BANE, bane,
Bane.
bane.
Okay, Bane. Okay,
See, I've sent you the second word, bane, bane, bane. Boon is
Bane. Okay.
merit,
Okay.
bane is demerit. These are the banes of technology, or technology is a bane in this way, we can say. Okay.
No,
And the
no.
first word, can you pronounce it for me again? CONS,
First,
cons.
first one is Cons.
Cons, right. Now you pronounced it correctly, but while you were saying it, you said the whole sentence, then you pronounced it with not a k sound, but a sort of like uh, there was a different sound coming.
Okay, okay.
Okay, okay. In
Cons
flow.
and Bane. Okay.
Yes, pros and cons, boon and bane. All right. Bane is a different word. And then
Hmm.
some small.
Bane, I think Bane stands for arrogant. And
No,
today I
no,
have learned Vain, Vain.
no, no, not arrogant. Vain means um, something, some efforts. They went unsuccessful. You made certain efforts. For example, um, after failing the exam, her 2 years went in vain. Means she took a drop
Today
of
I
two
have
years.
learned this word, ma'am. Vain, vain. This is arrogant. There was synonyms of an haughty and
Haughty.
proudly.
Hmm.
Haughty and so vain. The spelling was Vain.
Uh, Maybe, or maybe you read some other word, but vain basically means unproductive, or something went
Okay, okay,
unsuccessful, or
okay, okay. I'll
yeah.
check later. That. Mhm.
Okay. And two, three sentences. For example, one was you said spending more time for screen, spending more time on the screen,
On the screen. Okay.
on the screen. Okay. And you said after using long time of technology, after after using technology for a long time. Okay, because we're using technology, not long time. All right. And then last one, you said people are just keep on committing crime. People just, or people keep on committing. We don't have to use people are.
Okay, okay, people.
You
Yeah.
want to use are, then you have to use the continuous one. The people are committing crimes all the time. Okay. Now, countering this a little bit, I want to counter it. Okay.
Mhm.
So, yes.
Sure.
So, our topic of debate was the role of technology in education, right? And you started it with education, that if my son has any assignment, he takes the help of technology, maybe ChatGPT or something, and that way he's not actually using his own mind. He's using, but not to the full potential, and not to the potential that you used to use it. That one was perfect, right? It does. But after that, you took it in another way. Education, you did not talk about education at all. You
Okay.
talked about different role of technology, which was correct, which was good. Yes, all these
Correct.
things are
Okay.
happening because of technology. But what about education? That was the main point of
Mm-hmm.
our debate. Okay, you
Right.
could have focused more on that one, that
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
right, any
Right. Got
assignments
it.
or for papers, they're not really that, they're not using their mind, they're just copy pasting whatever. They go search on chat gpt, they get the answer, they write it, so they're not understanding the subjects in a better way. And this is for sure going to hamper in their future life, in their career. So even though it is helping them momentarily in the present, but in the future maybe it will not help them.
Makes sense. Mm.
Got it. Otherwise, it was
Mm.
good. If our topic was
Okay.
something else, then definitely I think
Mm.
you would have won the debate if it was just technology, boon or bane. All right, because
Mm.
you did mention a lot of banes of technology. All right, that's the thing. And also, we had these idioms, okay, in today's session that are quite new. I think you might or might know them because they're not very common. First is out of thin air. This one is pretty common. If you are
Out
a
of thin
reader,
air.
yeah,
And
suddenly,
walking on the thin air, I know. Out of the
uh,
thin air, I know.
walking
Walk,
on thin ice.
Thin ice, yeah, walking
Thin
on the thin
ice.
ice. Yeah,
Walking on
right.
thin ice is a critical, dangerous situation. Out of thin air means suddenly something happens, creating something
Okay,
from nothing.
okay, out of the thin
Okay.
air.
Yes, for example, we have an example. The magician pulled a rabbit out of thin air during his performance. Suddenly, a rabbit appeared. So it looks like
Mhm.
just from air. Thin air means, I mean, air, we can't really see it, but still, suddenly something happens,
Okay,
something comes in front of us.
so
Okay.
we were holding the meeting out of the thin air. My boss entered into the room.
Yes. Or enter, or you can just say that uh, we
Out
were
of the so
out
out
of
of the
thin
blue,
air. Out of
out
thin
of the
air.
out of the blue we can use, out of the thin air we can use. Can we use?
Not out of blue because you knew that your boss is going to be there, right? So out of blue is a different one that
Okay,
I did
okay,
not see my friend in a long time, and out of the blue he came to meet me.
okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
but this is out of thin air. You can say that we were having a meeting, and out of thin air, my boss came in the room.
Okay, it means you didn't have knowledge that your
You
boss
did
is.
you had knowledge, or you didn't see him coming actually, and suddenly he was in the room. It's like, oh, where did he come from? Like
Mhm.
that. Okay. And the other is a light bulb moment. A light bulb moment, which is self-explanatory, how a light bulb suddenly goes. And we see this in cartoon and movies also, that if suddenly an idea comes, a light bulb goes. So we call that a light bulb moment, experiencing a sudden and brilliant realization about something. Okay, are you thinking of a sentence?
Come again, ma'am?
Are you thinking of a sentence?
Out of the what was the idiom?
A
I
light
forgot.
bulb moment. A light bulb moment.
I didn't catch the meaning of this word,
I think you
idiom.
were in your own world. A light bulb.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, some noise is coming from my spouse is grinding something in mixie
Okay, okay.
mixture.
Okay, no worries. A light bulb moment basically means when a sudden idea or a realization comes into your mind suddenly, and you're like, oh, a light bulb